Over the years, our family's had its share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, September the 24th. We're going to talk about hydration today. How much water should you have? And we have Jennifer Bean with us. Good to have you back again, Jennifer. Central Missouri Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, right?
Yep.
We were talking about drinking enough water, and most people really don't drink enough water, do they?
No, most Americans do not get enough hydration.
Yeah. And by not being hydrated properly, what can happen?
Well, the biggest concern, especially with most Americans, is that they're not being well hydrated enough, which certainly can make you feel kind of mentally foggy, can get headaches, and some people will attribute that to being hungry. Some people feel more hungry when actually they're thirsty. But what concerns me most about hydration is protecting your kidneys and making sure that your kidneys are able to function properly.
And also, if you are prone, now I'm not a doctor, but if you are prone to kidney stones and you drink a lot of water, you have a much better chance of averting that, right?
Absolutely.
Because you're dissolving, helping dissolve those kidney stones.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the question, as you alluded to whenever we started talking, was how much water should I drink? And the old adage was always 8 glasses of 8-ounce glasses. And while that is a benchmark, it's not the end-all be-all. Because some people, depending on their activity, may need more. Some people may need less. People who are taller, there's just more of you. So typically you need more fluid to keep that hydrated.
I never thought of it that
and
way.
When you're smaller,
so bigger people need to drink more water.
And so that's why we don't have just an actual specific number that we recommend for every single person. Instead, if you want to see how well hydrated you are, you should check the color of your urine. As much as that's probably what grandma said to do or mom said to do, it's really the best clinical indicator.
I've read that. If your urine comes out a dark yellow, then you don't have, you're dehydrating.
That's right.
If it comes out almost clear, then you're okay.
Yeah.
You're getting enough.
Clear to slightly yellow. And it's what clinicians will use in the hospital. It's what even at Mizzou Athletics, if you talk to any of the athletes, they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, I know that's what my coaches tell me." So it's not, although it's not the most tasteful thing for us to think about when we're talking about hydration.
But it's important.
It is the best indicator.
Yeah. Can you ever drink too much water?
The average person, no. There are certain psychological conditions. There are people that take certain medications. There are people with kidney disease, especially, that they may be able to get too much water. But most people, no, they really can't.
Okay, so if you have average health, drink your water.
Yes.
Drink as much water as you want. And the other thing is, it helps you stay younger looking too, right? Isn't that right? Isn't it good for your skin?
It's excellent for your skin, yes.
Okay. If people want more information, Jennifer, where can they go for this?
The best place to go would be eatright.org, which is for the National Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Eatright.org.
Yep.
And drink your water.
Yes.
It used to be 8 glasses a day, but drink 10 glasses a day or more.
Whatever keeps your urine the right color.
Okay, all right. And the other thing to keep in mind is if you're sweating a lot in really hot weather, then you need to replenish your electrolytes.
Yes. If you're out there sweating for more than an hour, you should replenish your electrolytes.
Okay. Jennifer Bean, thank you so much for coming by.
My pleasure.
Now, we turn to a lady, first time on Radio Friends, and I hope I pronounced your name right. This is Cynthia Helpingstine.
Correct, that's right.
Cynthia Helpingstine.
Right.
That's a good German name.
It is, it certainly is.
And you went to school here you said 1,000,000 years ago, but you're not 1,000,000 years old.
No, give or take a few, but yes, I did my
undergrad. And then you left and you came back, and now you're with the university, and you're here to tell us about the MU Coulter Program. What is that?
Exactly. Well, the MU Coulter Program is a program that really accelerates the movement of biomedical discoveries from the university into turning them into products that improve patient care. So it's really talking about how do you accelerate university discoveries, getting into where they can actually benefit patients.
And the thing is, we've had a lot of important discoveries at this university, haven't we?
Absolutely. And so what the Coulter program does, it provides awards, which we're going to be awarding later today, to teams of researchers who have proven that what they're working on is something that meets an unmet clinical need and that it really has commercial potentials.
Can you give us just a brief example of one?
Sure. One of the projects that we're going to be talking about, and we actually have a student who's going to be speaking about it because he was part of the project, is a mass communication system for use in a disaster like the Joplin tornado several years ago. And the idea is when there's a disaster, all the communications are knocked out. And so what our team of researchers that are getting the award have come up with is a way to rapidly set up a communication system that involves a hands-free augmented reality system so that you can do triage of the injured people.
Yeah.
So you can get the right people transported, but even more importantly, you can not waste resources transporting someone who has maybe a twisted ankle, which is painful but not serious.
Not life-threatening.
Right, exactly.
Not life-threatening.
So it's a very exciting. So that's one of the projects that we're going to be.
Give us one more.
Okay, so another one is a. Well, let's see, we got so many. The one I think that's kind of a fun one is to think about babies in the NICU they're on oxygen. And
in the NICU.
In NICU,
Yeah.
thank you. I have too many abbreviations in my head. But the babies in the NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, the majority of them are on oxygen. And right now, the nurse adjusts the oxygen up or down depending on what the baby needs. And that works fine, but the baby wears monitors to keep it at the right level. But a team, again, an interesting team here involving a mechanical engineer and a neonatologists have come up with a way to automatically control this, and their system learns from the baby so that it is really more able to kind of keep ahead of the baby instead of the nurse always reacting to an alarm.
Amazing?
So it's very exciting.
And
types of
that's
projects.
being done right here at our university.
Absolutely, and hopefully we're going to be doing some of the clinicals at Women's and Children's.
So there will be 5 grants issued today, announced today?
And each one's $100,000.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So you get $500,000 today.
Yes.
At 10 o'clock. So that's just about an hour from now. Get in your car and drive down here, okay? Because it's really pretty exciting.
It's very exciting.
Cynthia, thank you so much
Thanks
for coming.
so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Tomorrow, I appreciate it too. Tomorrow we've got Boone County Hams with us. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Kevin Casson. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Drop me an email, something you'd like to hear or see, pepperpmissouri.edu.